Well, good afternoon. It's Thursday, January 7th, 2021. Last week I talked a little bit about how we're going to come back to you each week and talk about whether we'll be in person or virtual. I'm happy to announce today that we are going to be in person, full brick and mortar next week. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that from the 11th through the 15th of January, we are going to be in school. I want to talk a little bit about the data that I've been using. The basic premise is that we're looking at COVID positive cases in Muskogee County and also in our school district. But the second thing I did this time was really talk to our principals, and I wanted to know what's happening at your school sites. What do you see from your staff and your students? The number one thing they said was that there are some negative effects. One is the academic consequences. And I will tell you, when you think about the academic consequences, it is really kind of amazing when you begin to review those. Think about this. In first grade, most everyone learns how to read during that time. Your kindergartner through your first grade year, you're learning how to read. It's hard to learn how to read virtually. So I think it's really important that we think about that. Think about a 12th grader that's taking calculus, a high-level math course, and they really need the attention, the one-on-one attention, the help. A parent maybe is not able to help you in calculus. The second thing that they felt was a negative effect is they are seeing the social and emotional consequences for our students right now. They're seeing, they're hearing a lot of things about depression and anxiety. They're seeing a lot of students that are being left by themselves. They're lonely. They're not socializing. They're not with their friends. So, when you look at those two pieces, the academic consequences and the social emotional consequences, that's huge. I mean, we're looking at a whole group of students that could be affected for a long time. Think about this too. The last time we were in school was Friday, November the 13th. Wow. That's 2 months ago. We were in school in brick and mortar, and basically that's really the entire summer. We're out for 2 months in the summertime. So we are really looking at that and saying, okay, what do we need to do to pick up that slack? Yes, I know we've been doing virtual, but that is not the best way to learn. I will tell you that what we're going to do is we're going to go next week, all 5 days. The following week is the 18th of January is Martin Luther King Day. We'll take that day off, and then we'll be 4 days. So Tuesday, the 19th through Friday, the 22nd, we will be back in school as well. So that will give us 9 full days of in-person learning. And we feel very strongly that we've got to do this. We've got to get our kids back in school, back on that routine of getting up, going to school every single day, because we know that's best teaching and learning for most students. The last thing I want to mention is this. I know that this has been a difficult time. I know that it's been hard on families, it's been hard on our staff and our teachers, and I know it's mostly been hard on our students. Students are always resilient when you think about how young they are and how malleable and moldable they are. I mean, it's really amazing how they adjust to really their environment and what happens. But I will tell you that what I'm seeing is the negative consequences outweigh anything right now, and that is they need the academics and they need this social emotional. And so those are the reasons we're doing this. You're going to see us really try hard to stay in school. There's going to be times that we may have to close down maybe a building or a classroom because of maybe a COVID positive or a quarantine, or maybe it's a team or an event that we cannot have. But the intention will be from this point forward is really try hard to stay in school as a school district. So I'm going to really encourage everyone to wear their mask. It's going to be a full-on mask mandate when you get on the bus all the way till you get off the bus in the evening. Keep your mask on. And I'm really going to encourage our staff to do the same. Thank you for all that you do. I appreciate your patience, your understanding, and most of all, Thank you for your grace, because I know that it's been difficult for parents. It's been difficult to get people to take care of students while they're at home, but I do appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with you next week. I will do another one of these videos each week. I try to do those on Thursday to kind of know what we're doing each week. You kind of know right now that we are going to go for full 2 weeks right now. We're going to be in person, and we're going to move forward from there. Thank you and have a great day, and it's always a great day to be a rougher.